Hey, can you talk?
Of course I can talk! I'm an Asura, which means I speak better than you ever will.
Oh, so, do all Azurams look like you? Are you also puny? Are your ears supposed to stick out like that? You look kind of like a squid with its face smashed in. I bet you'd make a good pet. Can you do any tricks?
Where's a progeny-disciplined golem when you need one?
So how's your little one coping with the fieldwork this season?
Really well. Not surprising for a kid whose first word was quota. And yours?
She started out fine. Then my husband gave her a baby vulture for a pet. She named it Viscerina.
How cute is that?
Until a scarab snatched her pet and flew off. Now all she wants to do is chase scarabs around with a stick all day.
I'm always amazed how freely the kids here play.
Just running and laughing, not a care in the world.
What do you think it's like for those born out here? Never knowing what life is like inside the wall. What they're missing.
I think it would be bliss.
I hate it here. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Hey, you're one of the new exiles, right? From south of the wall?
Just leave me alone. I hate it here.
It's not too horrible. You'll get used to it. Probably.
It's easy for you. You were born here. Morden Crescent forced my family to come here. I want to go home.
Ha! Good luck. Only way to go back through that wall is to croak and get yourself awakened.
What's wrong with this place? Back home, the Awakened were our friends. Why are the plants and bugs so mean?
Have you noticed how the tax collections have been so erratic lately? One day the quota's up, then down, then up.
And they're not showing up on regular schedules like before.
Oh no! You don't think something's going wrong behind the wall, do you?
I hope to the gods my family are safe in there.
I sometimes worry about giving aid to those who flee north. What if losing those supplies makes us miss our quota?
I've had concerns too. But if we abandon them, we abandon hope. And these days, even the smallest hope is worth any risk.
If you don't mind my asking, what did you do to get exiled outside the wall?
Morden Crescent caught me praying to Cormier. They said only the most supreme Palawa Joko was worthy of my worship.
How awful. What did you do?
I just kept on praying while they stood there, asking Cormier to deliver Ilona from the curse of Palawa Joko.
I admire your courage, standing up for your beliefs.
Yes, but every day I'm left here to rot. I worry that placing my faith in the gods was a mistake.
This is unacceptable. Our exile was clearly a mistake.
We just need to find whoever's in charge and explain.
Of course, we'll need to have our clothes and belongings returned.
But if one more person tries to hand me a shovel or a rake, I swear I'm gonna lose it.
Try to relax. I'm sure we'll be back home in no time. Is it possible you did something to offend Joko without realizing it, and that's why we're here?
Maybe you did something to offend Joko and that's why we're here.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me either.
Well, this whole exile situation just gets worse and worse.
This isn't our land. We didn't let it get in this shape. Why should we be expected to work it?
Let the people who were already here do the work. They trained for it, they're used to it. I'm sure they must enjoy it.
We had to give up everything when Joko sent us here. Haven't we done enough?
These locals don't know real sacrifice. They've never truly lost anything because they've never had anything worth taking.
This is their home. We're the guests, they're the hosts. They should start showing some hospitality. So, what do you think they're doing on the other side of the wall right now?
I think they're probably feasting on sweet ambrosia, drinking fine Elonian wine, and wooing beautiful women.
I think they're all missing me. Talking about how much they're missing me, about how everything's worse since I got taken away.
Oh yeah? Well, I think they're feasting on your sweet ambrosia, drinking your fine wine, and wooing your beautiful wife.
Ha! For your information, I didn't have any ambrosia, wine, or a wife.
In that case, I doubt anyone's really missing you all that much.
Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna find myself a new work buddy.
Alashar says he can get us out of here to safety. Do you believe him?
I know plenty have tried. Maybe they got away. Maybe they got awakened.
Do you think it's worth the risk?
I wouldn't still be here if I did.
Are you really gonna make a break for it? None of our friends who've tried made it out alive.
Our friends were idiots. I've been watching, noting what people around here want and what they'll do to get it. I've also been collecting trade contracts. That should open a few doors.
That's your plan? You're gonna barter and bribe your way to freedom?
Trusting strangers is what got our friends killed.
Why? That's all I ask. Why? Joko, I'm sorry. I meant no disrespect. It was a dare. I had a little too much wine. I was just trying to impress a girl. Joko. Oh, Joko, I was a fool. Please, tell me how I can return to your good graces. Why, oh why did I displease Joko? This place is a fate worse than death. This land is cursed. These creatures are cursed. I am cursed. I can't live another day of this torture.
That poor man. I can't imagine what he's going through.
I remember when I first got here. For weeks, all I wanted to do was curl up and die.
What finally snapped you out of it?
I met you. Poor guy. It's a nightmare being cast out here after a lifetime living inside the wall.
He'll learn to accept it. Or the Awakened will tire of the noise and put him out of his misery.
And drag him right into theirs. How long do you think it'll be before he makes a break for the wall?
Quiet! Don't give him any ideas.
You wouldn't know because you were born here. But people who aren't, we get that idea the moment we arrive. So, how's little Cinda doing?
Well, it's been a year since the Awakened dragged her parents off to the Bastion and left her crying on the street.
I know. You were so brave to take that poor child in and raise her as your own.
And last night, for the first time, she slept through the night, without waking and crying even once. But... oh dear.
No, that's good. That's a good sign. So why do you seem so upset?
It's just that she was in my arms when those Awakened tax collectors came yesterday and... No, I must have imagined it.
Why? What happened?
I could have sworn she looked one of those horrible things in the eyes and cooed, "Mama."
He's gone. I don't think I can keep going after what they did to him.
You have to. You want vengeance? You won't find it in death.
I don't know what I'll do now that he's gone.
First thing you must do is grant him his dying wish. That you escape this horror by heading north with us.
But our dream was a life in Amnoon together. Without him, there's nothing for me there.